Okay, I'm here together with Robert Shaw from Blue Kiwi Software, and you were also participating in the Enterprise CEO Summit. Yesterday you had a talk on the importance of leadership for the transformation process. Can you please summarize this with some short sentences?
Of course. The presentation focused on the aspects of leadership which we've observed and been part of at Atos, who are deploying social software across their entire organization. And the talk focused on three aspects of leadership. First of all, top-down, then grassroots, and finally what I like to call leading from the middle, which I think is absolutely crucial for changing and transforming organizations.
How can we incentivize the people in the middle management to really lead? Because most of the times they are mentioned as to be the barrier of the transformation.
I think that the real challenge with middle management is to connect. And one of the real ways of connecting is to make sure that the concerns of your program connects with their concerns. For example, if you have an organization with lots of projects, how does social collaboration help those projects run? Help those project managers run their projects more effectively? If you run a service organization, how does social collaboration underpin that service, improve that service, shorten cycle times? These are really important questions, and it's not thinking from the point of view of the push to drive software into the organization. It's connecting on where that software truly can solve problems.
So it's really doing business-oriented use cases at first, present them to the middle management, and then they will lead naturally because they understand the value of it.
Use cases are one aspect. We have a number of techniques. One is to look at what we call personas, which are different archetypes of key roles in the business, whether it's a project manager, a bid manager, a service delivery manager. Creating an archetype is a great conversation starter. And also helping managers understand their own resistance or attitude towards change. Everyone is going to naturally want to preserve what they do, particularly if they're successful. So if they are able to understand their own propensity to change, relate that to archetypes, and then, as you suggest, look at the case studies from those early adopters, then you've got a really good formula. And what that leads to is what we have in Atos, which is a series of what we call lighthouse communities. These are communities that are successful, with proven business cases, with really strong activity and engagement from the users, and enhance the lives of those employees. And they're celebrated, actually at the very highest level, with full recognition from the chief executive and chairman.
So we're at the end of the Enterprise CEO Summit. What were your key takeaways?
Well, I think it's always good to see how our industry is evolving, reinforce the lessons learned, understand where that change is being brought into reality. I think the case study that most inspired me was from Group Pult, who had a really inspirational business story that underpinned their adoption of social. And I think that was inspirational because what we saw there was an organization that reorganized, but was ultimately hugely focused on employee well-being and delivering a great product in the marketplace.
Great. Thank you for the interview.
My pleasure.